Hey, do you wonder about death? That's a normal thing for kids to have to do. Today I want to read this book called Saying Goodbye. It kind of tells us maybe ways to think about it. So should we read it? Here we go. Saying Goodbye by Caitlin Sukamaki and Laura Schrapetti. It's kind of like a kite, right? Saying goodbye is something we've all done, but that doesn't mean it's easy or fun. When someone says goodbye, sometimes we know they're coming back, and sometimes we don't. Sometimes they tell us why, and sometimes they don't. Sometimes we know we'll have to say goodbye. And sometimes someone leaves without saying goodbye at all. Sometimes it's a short goodbye, and you'll see them later that day. Sometimes it's a long goodbye, and it feels like it's forever. Sometimes it's confusing and we don't understand. Sometimes it feels like we're all alone. Sometimes we feel sad, heavy, and blue. And other times, angry. I want to scream and stomp. Do you ever feel like that? Yeah. Sometimes it feels like we've done something to make them go away, and sometimes we imagine it will never be okay. Sometimes we feel all of these things: worried, sad, confused, lonely, angry, all at once. Sometimes it's our bodies telling us that goodbyes are really hard. Sometimes we feel it in our tummy, our head, or our heart. Sometimes people tell us, don't cry, don't be sad, but I really, really am. Can we talk about that? When you don't know what to do with the feelings you have and know to be true, we want you to remember, when someone says goodbye, it doesn't mean it's your fault. It doesn't mean they don't love you. It doesn't mean you've done anything wrong. Just listen to your heart as you go along. Somewhere deep inside, I know I'll be okay. But saying goodbye is hard, and that's how I feel today. Saying goodbye. We can say goodbye all different ways, right? We can say goodbye because we go to school, or go off to summer camp, or say goodbye because someone is in the military and goes across overseas and deployed. Sometimes we say goodbye to a pet. It's really tough, isn't it? Sometimes we say goodbye to a parent or a sibling, or a grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle, cousin. And that can be sad too. And it's okay to feel all those things. But it's okay to talk about them too. Saying goodbye. I'm Dr. Meredith Rausch, helping you connect better with yourself and each other.